Hi, everybody. It is Monday, February 2nd, the day after our Grammy performance. It was just the coolest. I love doing this show. We all just sit there and lament that that isn't the show that people see in the evening, that you have to go to Grammy.com during the day to view the streaming of the show that we do. And it's so exciting to have that much music to be aware of in a show. Almost 100 pieces of music, all played 100% live by some of the best players in the best players in LA, and close to 90 Grammys given out instead of 8, which the evening show does. The evening show is what it is. My only real complaint about it is I absolutely hate the memorials, the way they do them. This is the last hurrah for so many artists that we've enjoyed for so many decades and stuff. This is it. And all of a sudden, even though I love Reba's a dear friend, don't have a musical act. Just play some music in the background and give each person a screen, and do them all. Don't say, this is some of them. You can go to our website to see who else died, this year, and lose, all of the silliness in the show and actually dedicate it to music. But that's not a corporate thing to do. They want people to be watching, so they make a spectacle of it. But that is, and then they do that with the Academy Awards, with everything. They always screw up the memorial part of it. They make it a theatrical event rather than a beautiful moment to honor those who have passed. The Tonys get close to doing it right, but it's pretty much, I always walk away from these shows going, they did it again. And I knew they would do it. 1 second into it, you can already tell they're going to screw it up. So that's my rant. That's my soapbox for the day. Just trying to wind down now. It was so much fun, though. Cheche Alara is probably one of the best MDs I've ever worked with, musical directors, not a doctor. But his ability to put all this together is amazing, and he has just this remarkable team of copyists and people doing all this stuff, organizing this. And I also want to give a shout out to the producers of the daytime show and all of the grips and all the people working there at the Peacock Theater were just amazing. They were just, God, everybody's on their game. It's a constant in motion thing, and bam, boom, boom. They are like a fine Swiss watch, the way they do these shows. And it's fun going back every year because it's pretty much a lot of the same people. So it's like old home week when we get to do that. And we're already talking how much fun it'll be to do it next year. So that's that. I also want to say, day after tomorrow, Clubhouse, 2 p.m. Pacific. I look forward to seeing everybody there, and we can yak about this stuff too. And I'm going to do a little music. Then I've got a bunch of books to deliver to the post office and some errands to run and take care of stuff. Stuff never ends, of course. But I wanted to get in some music. And I discovered another project I work on that I completely didn't forget about, but all these things really go into for those that are old enough, they go into the Wayback Machine. They're just somewhere stashed away. Now, I've done a bunch of videos about projects that I did with both Rita Coolidge and Kristofferson, and then also when they were Rita and Kris, when they were a couple, and we did albums. Well, I found another album that I did with Kris, that I looked and I don't seem to have featured this. So I want to go back and visit this album because it was great. And I loved working with Kris. I loved working with both of them. I mean, Rita is a treasure. Kris was just such a incredibly unique character. And I got to spend so much time with him over the years. And we were really good friends, and I loved being in the studio with him. So this is an album that we did in 1976 called Surreal Thing. And the little thing here says, Surreal Thing is the 7th solo album by Kristofferson, released in 1976 on Monument Records. Killing Time and The Golden Idol are recordings of songs that were originally released as a single in 1967. The band on this is great. It's myself on bass, Sammy Kristofferson on drums, Jerry McGee on guitar, Kris Kristofferson on 12-string, Mike Utley on keyboards and synthesizer, and a ton of background vocalists. Alan Wald, Billy Swan, Byron Berline, Clyde King, Gary Busey, Herb Peterson, Jack Skinner, Jerry McGee, Mike Utley, Rita Coolidge, Shirley Matthews, and Terry Paul, and then the vocals on these are all Kris. It was produced by David Anderley and then co-produced by Ellen Vogt, engineered by Jim Isaacson, John Haney, Kent Nebergall, and Marty Lewis, remixed by Marty Lewis. It was mastered at Mastering Lab, mixed at Sunset Sound, recorded at Sunset Sound. So that's the basic info on this project. I'm going to play you some tracks from it now because it's really cool. So here's one called, it's a great title, Show Me Yours and I'll Show You Mine. Kris Kristofferson, his Surreal Thing album. So here we go.
You're feeling salty, I'm your tequila. If you got the freedom, I got the time. There ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours fun, and I'll show you mine. No, ma'am, I know this ain't all that you've ever been used to. You with your rings on your fingers and time on your hand. Sometimes it's nice to have somebody nice to be close to. God knows I've been there before you, and I understand. And if you're feeling salty, well, I'm your tequila. If you got the freedom, Lord, I got the time. Well, ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours, honey, I'll show you mine.
Wow.
I wish that I would be the answer to all of your questions. God knows I know you wish you were the answer to mine. Darling, if you ain't a thing but a change of direction, Lord, don't you know you'd be something I'm lucky to find. So if you're feeling salty, well, I'm your tequila. You got the freedom, Lord, I got the time. Well, ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours, honey, I'll show you mine. You show me yours, honey, and I'll show you mine.
It's great. I mean, Kris was you're going, oh, it's not the greatest singer by any means, but his vibe, his energy, and his thought process were like unique and special. I also just remembered I did A Star Is Born, music on that. That was he and Barbara Streisand together on that one of the remakes of Star Is Born. Find another one here. Let's see. That was also, you show me yours and I'll show you mine. It was written by Kris. Let me check out another one. Let's see this one. Another song by Kris called The Prisoner. So here we go.
Thanking you for opening my eyes so clear, sweeping all illusions from my soul. But most of all, for turning something simple and sincere into something jaded and as jive as rock and roll. Ain't you always looked at loving like a four-letter word that I made up to make you ill at ease? I fought to free you from your castle of despair, till I saw the prison wall was me. See the soul who calls itself a prisoner, 'cause it's still too frightened to be free. I feel so much older now and wiser. Ain't it sad how lonesome that can be?
Yeah, Kris.
Ain't you always looked at loving like a four-letter word that I made up to make you ill at ease? I fought to free you from your castle of despair, till I saw the prison wall was me. See the soul who calls itself a prisoner, 'cause it's still too frightened to be free. I feel so much older now and wiser. Ain't it sad how lonesome that can be?
You know, I just love those things. And it's like pre-click tracks and all that. I mean, just count it off. And and boom, everybody's in the pocket, and the thing just cruises along. It just feels so good. And Mike Utley, who's playing keyboards and all this and did all of the Kris and Rita stuff and all that, went on to be a major member of the Jimmy Buffett Coral Reefers band for many, 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 many years. A fabulous musician and great cat. It's fine. And these are all with Frankenstein. Frankenstein was my instrument at that point. I hardly used anything else. This is called Killing, another Kris tune, Killing Time. Here we go. Let's see what this one's like. This is all new to me. I just discovered this album this morning and just went, wow, God, forgot about this one. Oh, yeah.
See that long line of people who keep standing in the rain, looking tired, getting cold. And that signal light they're waiting for don't ever seem to change, killing time. Ain't it so low? Was them bending with the burden for the pennies that they say, marking time, growing old. By the numbers to the freedom of the great, killing time, killing time.
Yeah.
Ain't it so low? That's the closest thing to living we're ever gonna know. And the good times ain't no better than the bad. They don't mind, they don't know, 'cause it never crossed their minds. They got a reason to complain, killing time, killing time. Ain't it so low?
Love a long fade. Yeah, one more. I'm loving this. Oh, this is great. It's the best title of anything I think I've ever played on. Another song by Kris called Eddie the Eunuch. Let's see what this one's all about. Eddie the Eunuch. Here we go. My goodness.
Eddie the eunuch was a weasel, nasty as an old man's nose. mama's clothes. Eddie had a bad connection, baby. Never had a change to bone. Sleeping in the wrong direction, baby. Dreaming he was 10 feet tall. But now Eddie the eunuch is rock and roll pretty, sucking like a superstar. Wow, wow, wow. Slicker than a shoe shine, quicker than a two-time. Eddie, what a thing you are. You know that Eddie makes a damn good living, baby, putting other people down. Eddie couldn't never forgive them, baby, 'cause he wasn't Jackson Brown.
Yeah.
Eddie the eunuch is a rock and roll critic, sucking like a superstar. Whoa, whoa. Slicker than a shoe shine, quicker than a two-time. Eddie, what a thing you are. He's a climber all the way down the road. Don't stomp on his mother again. He ain't got no shame.
Wow. Okay, that is Surreal Thing, Kristofferson. Funny, I might come back and visit a few more on that. Maybe tomorrow we'll see what schedule looks like. So, Clubhouse Wednesday. And for people who write and they go, how can I get in the Clubhouse? Each of my videos has a little description window, and it's got a thing on where to go to join the Clubhouse. And it's really simple. It is the best community. It's one of the best things that came out of COVID in my life. The people that have joined this, and it's not about bass. I mean, if you want to ask bass questions, there's some bass players on it, but it's about life. I mean, people just talking about food and movies and stuff. It's a community that's evolved, and I'm so appreciative of everybody in this community. They are just, I treasure all of them. We've all become really good friends, and it's really fun. So if you want to check it out, do it, and then you can maybe join up Wednesday. So I'm going to get going. Lots to do today, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.